Okay, so this is a video just looking at a brief overview of the RUconnected app and just things you can do with it. So that's the icon. I'm just going to open it. Okay, so while it loads, I just want to show that my Wi-Fi and my data are both off, just as a way to show how the app can work without having any connection. So that app has opened up. As you can see, these are all the courses that I'm enrolled into. So I'm just going to use one specifically. Before I go into it, I just want to show how you would download an entire course. So the one I'm going to show you, I've already downloaded, but for example, if I open this one, I haven't downloaded it yet. So what I would do while connected to either Wi-Fi or data, click these three dots in the top right and you'll see there's a download course icon. You click on that and what it will do is download all the material in the course. So I've already done that for this particular module. So all you can see, I have access to all of the different files, whether it's video, a reading, a podcast. I don't have to be connected to the internet. I will be able to access all the course material. So let's just go to the top. If you click this drop down, you can see all the different sections that your course is divided into, which makes navigation a lot easier. So if you want to go to a specific section, so for example, if I wanted to look at the content for the purposes, I click that, week 2, and I can see exactly what's allocated to that specific section, and I can go straight into it. So let me just go back to all sections. So at the very top, you'll see content. So that's obviously all the resources. Participants is every single person in your class, including your lecturer, who is enrolled into the course. So for example, if you wanted to message a particular classmate, maybe you wanted to discuss something particular with someone in your tutor group, you could just click their name and you would be able to send them a message. Obviously, you would need to be connected to do that because your message would need to send. But that's a way to message people directly in your course. And then, oh, I went all the way out. Just go back in. Then if you click grades, it will show you every single submission that you would have for the course. And so those are written pieces that you may need to upload in terms of the different week. Okay. Then we also have a section called Place to Chat. This is a really nifty area because if your lecturer emails you using RUconnected, they would use this platform. And sometimes if it's in your email, it might get a bit jumbled and you might want to reply to something specific. So if you click Place to Chat, you'll see there's 21 discussions happening. So for example, if I wanted to get involved with this particular topic, which is about a PowerPoint not working, I just click on it, click on the replies part, and you'll see there's the original email, and then there's also 2 replies. If I want to add to this conversation, I would just need to click reply, and people would know that I'm speaking specifically to this particular topic, and I can do that from my phone as well. So that's quite a handy thing to have, and your reply will go to every single person in the group. So when I showed you participants, it would go to every single one of those people. If you want to start a new conversation, you just press the plus, you add your subject, you type your message, and you post to forum. So you're starting a whole new conversation and people will be able to reply directly to that particular message, which is a really great way to start a discussion about something within your course that you feel you want people to share their opinion on. Okay, so as I've said, I'm not connected to anything. Just wanted to show, so for example, this is a video. I'm able to open it. Just choose which app, and the video plays. Welcome to week 1. Nice and easy. Just go back to the course. I can also open a reading, which is nice. It makes life a lot easier. So if you're comfortable reading on your phone, you'll be able to. If not, this would work with a tablet as well. I can access my reading. I can do it on my phone. It's downloaded, and I don't have to use any of my data to access it as well. Just go back. Then your lecturer might, I just want to show that you can open slides as well. Just looking for a set of slides. So for example, I've downloaded these slides. I can open it, and I'll be able to access and have a look at all the slides as well. So that comes really in handy, especially if you are in an area that doesn't have any Wi-Fi or you don't have data. You'll still be able to access your course material. Okay, so if you have submissions and your lecturer has asked that you use RUconnected as the platform to submit it, you can see there's an example here. Oops, just go back. Week 2. There we go. So week 2 short written piece. As you can see, I've submitted it already. And it's very easy. You can submit this on your phone if the document is, you've saved it on your phone already. And if you feel you want to change it, if you submit something and it's the wrong one, you can still change it. So you go edit submission. I could just delete it over there and then upload a new one and save it as well. So each submission on RUconnected will have a due date, as you can see here, and it even shows that I handed in an hour early. So even if I was late, it would show that as well, because your submissions do have a timestamp. So your lecturer will be able to see exactly when you submitted your task as well. So that's one kind of submission that might be needed for the course. Another way of starting conversations is maybe your lecturer decides, instead of doing a submission, there's a weekly task where they want the class to contribute to a conversation. So for this one, there was a question. Actually, let me just go back. There's a better one to see. Okay, for example, over here, the task was to post onto the forum, and you can see there's a conversation going on so you would need to have access to Wi-Fi here if you are going to contribute to a forum post. So that might be another way your lecturer wants to start a conversation. And the forum post is it's pretty much the same thing as place to chat. So it's really just a way for you and your classmates and your lecturer to have a conversation online about a particular topic that you feel you want to expand on. So yeah, it's creating an online community conversation basically. So yeah, that's basically the app. Very user friendly. What's really helpful is that you can access things offline, and you can communicate with both your classmates and your lecturer as well. And you can have discussions as a group, as though you were sitting in a tutorial. And when it comes to weekly tasks that's submitted, your lecturer may give feedback. So for example, there's no feedback on this particular one, but under this section, your lecturer may give you comments directly related to your task as well.